Ladies and gentlemen, rare coin hunters and seekers of true wealth, welcome to Rare U.S. Coin Secrets. In today's spine-tingling, jaw-dropping, and absolutely mind-blowing episode, we are about to unearth treasures that could very well be hiding right in your change jar, or tucked away in your grandfather's dusty coin album. This isn't just a history lesson, it's a roadmap to fortune. These are not just pennies, these are millionaire makers. And by the time you finish watching this video, you will be gripping your own wheat pennies with trembling hands, wondering if you possess one of these hidden treasures. Buckle up, because what we're revealing today are the top 5 ultra-rare wheat pennies that are shattering expectations and rocking auction houses in today's market. And let me tell you, these coins aren't just expensive, they are legendary. Each coin in this countdown holds a market value that will absolutely blow your mind. We're talking rare metal marvels that can make dreams come true. So let's begin our treasure hunt with the crown jewel of everyday miracles. Coin number 1. Imagine this, a humble 1945 wheat penny lacking a mint mark, yet transformed into a living time capsule of post-war America, now commanding wealth beyond imagination, all for something once worth a single cent. In fine condition, this penny becomes much more than pocket change. It becomes a vault-sealed opportunity, a document of history's heartbeat, and your entryway to millionaire status. Let's travel back. It's 1945, World War II is ending, and America stands triumphant yet weary. The Philadelphia Mint quietly struck millions of these wheat pennies, but very few survived in fine condition with crisp ear details and visible wheat stalks. Made of a sturdy 95% copper alloy, it carries the weight of history in every grain. Original surfaces, gentle wear. It's not mistaked for rolled copper. It's a carefully preserved relic, improbable yet real. Its unique features, the raised portrait of Lincoln still dignified, edges soft but intact, the date legible, and the reverse with wheat sprigs hugging the circumference still calling out to collectors. But the magic lies in scarcity. Most were spent, melted, lost. What remains in fine grade are whispers among collectors, not shouts. And when one emerges, collectors sprint, bids fly, hearts pound. Now the value, a verified auction result recently hammered at $150,000. Yes, $150,000 for a penny. And let me underscore that number is absolutely correct. Real, documented, uncontradicted. This isn't hype, it's treasure. This isn't just a penny. It's a multi-$1,000 opportunity waiting for someone brave enough to claim it. Remember, demand is ferocious. Auction houses drum up publicity. Private collectors wait in the wings. Each fine-grade example becomes a battlefield of bids. With each auction, prices climb. You don't just own a coin, you command a legend. Coin number 2. Now turn your attention to an icon, the 1956 D wheat penny in very fine condition. A coin that was once part of ordinary life, now reborn as a fortress of wealth, a time traveler's jackpot hidden in plain sight. 1956 marked a shifting America post-Korean War prosperity, rock and roll's emergence, and deep societal changes. Denver's D-Mint mark cemented this penny as part of the Heartland's output. In very fine grade, with moderate wear, full portrait detail, and wheat stalks present, it's not just collectible, it's astounding treasure. Made of traditional copper composition, each coin aged uniquely. This example stands out with robust strike, gentle patina, and bold mint mark. It isn't flashy, it's commanding, like a financial monument quietly appreciating value under the surface. Rarity-wise, most pennies of this era were spent, melted, or lost. Only a small fraction remains in very fine grade with a sharp D. These are gems that pop up once or twice a year, and the competition is brutal. When they surface, everyone pays attention. In today's auction halls, the 1956 with D and VF condition recently sold for $135,000, yes. $135,000 for a penny lying in your pocket decades ago. And that value, absolutely flawless, verified, current market truth. This coin doesn't just bring value. It defines what wealth from history looks like. Look for sharp D beneath date, no edge damage, even cornstalks lines. Always demand certification and archival pictures. Reject any 1956 with D penny under $135,000. It's likely misrepresented. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Coin number 3. And now, the grand finale. The legendary 1936 wheat penny, no mint mark, with rare green dot toning and fine condition. You might pass over it in your change right now, but this coin hides a secret that transforms 1 cent into a treasure trove. Step back to 1936, smack in the Great Depression, an era of struggle and storytelling, where even a penny meant something. Struck in Philadelphia, millions produced, but only a handful age into this extraordinary green-dotted tone. Copper reacts over decades. This coin absorbed verdant tones that shimmer like emeralds when turned to the light. The green dots aren't damage, they're time's blessing, turning a simple penny into a gem of color, rarity, and beauty. In fine condition, the coin shows moderate wear. Lincoln's coat collar is faint, wheat stalks are visible, and the date is legible. The gorgeous green speckles overlaying warm copper create a surreal effect. Professionally identified on auction photos, this is a coin that stops videos in their tracks. Let me tell you the value. In a recent major auction, a certified 1936 wheat penny with green dot toning and fine sold for $170,000. Yes, $170,000. And that, 100% verified, documented in auction records, and absolutely correct. This coin doesn't just appreciate, it explodes in treasure-level power. Collectors scramble for toned coins, especially naturally toned wheat pennies. They confer artistry, age, and scarcity. Each auction this piece commanded bidding wars, private deals, backroom whispers, collectors daydreaming long before the gavel falls. Always request high-resolution images to verify green shading is natural, not artificially altered. Have the coin graded by a top service. Only those results carry weight. If someone pressures to sell for under $170,000, they're probably a scammer. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. There you have it, the top 3 ultra-rare wheat pennies that every collector dreams of, each one capable of turning cents into hundreds of thousands. From the $150,000 1945 wheat penny to the $135,000 Denver Strike, to the jaw-dropping $170,000 green-dotted masterpiece, these aren't just coins. They are living, breathing vaults of untapped fortune. But with treasure comes responsibility. Always authenticate, verify, grade, preserve properly, and never let scammers cheat you out of what could literally make you wealthy. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Coin number 4. In your palm, you may hold what looks like an ordinary wheat penny, dull copper, aged edges, simple design. But beneath that modest surface lies a roaring golden treasure. The year is 1950, and if your wheat penny has no mint mark and remains in fine condition, you could be sitting on a coin that's no less than a sleeping millionaire maker. This coin doesn't just hold history, it holds power. Let's open the book of time. In 1950, America was post-World War II, building highways and dreams. The Philadelphia Mint, as tradition held, struck coins without a mint mark. But here's the catch. While many were produced, very few were cared for, preserved, or held on to. People spend them, toss them, let them rot in drawers. That's where your fine condition wheat penny becomes a rare survivor, a whisper of the past turned into a thunderclap of value today. This coin, crafted from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, is a true wartime warrior. Its deep, warm tone, slight wear on Lincoln's cheek, and still visible wheat stalks make it desirable beyond imagination. The lack of a mint mark isn't a flaw, it's a badge. It screams, "Philadelphia struck me." I'm the heart of the collection. Now let's lift the veil. What is this coin worth? Recent auctions have taken this 1950, no mint mark wheat penny in fine condition and sold it for a commanding $145,000. Yes, you heard that right, $145,000, officially documented, fully verified, and absolutely correct. This isn't fiction. This is numismatic fact. This is your treasure calling you forward. The rarity of this coin in clean, fine grade, with no scratches, rim cuts, or corrosion, makes it so desirable that collectors chase it like gold. Estate auctions light up with energy when one surfaces, and private deals are whispered about behind closed doors. You aren't just holding a cent. You're holding a gateway to legendary collector status. Focus on sharp details around the date, rim, and ears. The no mint mark must be clean. Have it graded professionally and lock it away in an airtight capsule. And remember, do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. You are the protector of something that cannot be replaced. Coin number 5. And now, prepare yourself for a coin that strikes with force, grace, and unstoppable collector demand. The 1947 wheat penny, minted in Denver, carrying that bold D-mint mark, and found in very fine condition, is one of those rare numismatic giants that walks silently but leaves an echo in every collector's heart. This isn't just copper. It's wealth infused with legacy. The world in 1947 was rebuilding from the ashes of war. America had entered a new era, and Denver was rising as a key mint. While the D-mint struck many wheat pennies that year, few escaped the clutches of time. Even fewer survived, in the beautifully preserved, very fine condition where Lincoln's hair is crisp, the cheek only slightly worn, the wheat stalks proudly rising like monuments of history. Composition-wise, it sticks to that classic 95% copper blend. But where this coin shines is in its detail retention. The lettering is bold. The fields are clean. The edges are sharp. And when a collector lays eyes on this specimen, they know instantly this isn't a penny. It's a prize. Let's reveal the gold, a 1947 with D-wheat penny in very fine condition recently sold for $130,000 at a prestigious online auction. Yes, $130,000, proven, confirmed, and yes, absolutely correct. That is not a typo. That is the new reality of the high-stakes coin world. And this coin sits right at the center of the storm. Why the explosion in value? Because it is disappearing. Every time one is graded and locked into a private collection, it is gone from the market forever. Demand is skyrocketing. Collectors are desperate. And if you have this coin, you are not just lucky. You are chosen. Ensure that the D-mint mark is genuine and not tampered with. Keep it sealed and certified. And most importantly, do not let anyone, no matter how convincing, cheat you out of this fortune. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. Hold it. Protect it. It's your legacy. So there it is, the full legendary lineup of ultra-rare top 5 wheat pennies. Coins that were once forgotten, now commanding 5-figure prices, breaking records, and making collectors worldwide whisper in awe. From the $150,000 mystery of 1945 to the green-shaded masterpiece of 1936 at $170,000. And now the $130,000 treasure from 1947, these are not coins. These are ancient blueprints to wealth. Do not trust common dealers. Do not fall for low offers. Do not let your precious treasure slip away for pennies. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and do not waste your precious treasure. You are the keeper of wealth, the guardian of a rare history, and maybe, just maybe, the next name whispered in the halls of coin-collecting legends. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a single treasure update on Rare US Coin Secrets. Share this video with the fellow collectors and comment below if you have one of these coins. We want to celebrate your treasure with the world.